Welcome back to the course of digital electronics. Today we are going to discuss about XS3 subtraction using 9s and 10s complement. Now we will look at the examples. Perform the following subtraction in XS3 code using the 9s complement method. We know that in XS3 if carry is generated, we have to add 3. If there is no carry, we have to subtract 3. Now look out this example 687 minus 348. Don't forget we are going to perform the XS3 code using the 9's complement method. Now we know that this is the minuend and this is the subtrahend. We have to perform the 9's complement of this subtrahend. Then this is the result of the 9's complement of the subtrahend 651. Now we have to add this 651 to the minuend. Now if you observe that 687 plus 651, then it becomes 1338. We know that if carry is generated, the result is positive. Since it is a r minus 1's complement, that means 9's complement, we have to add this carry to the LSB portion. Then the result will be plus 339. Now if you observe that since carry is generated, result is positive. Now we will look at this in terms of XS3. Now 687, now XS3 means we have to add plus 3, 6 plus 3 9, 8 plus 3 11, 7 plus 3 is 10. It is 687 XS3. Then we have to take the 9's complement of the subtrahend, which is 651. If you look out, the 9's complement of the subtrahend is 651. Then we have to take the XS3 of 651. Then 6 plus 3 becomes 9, 5 plus 3 becomes 8, 1 plus 3 becomes 4. Now after adding here, if you observe that after performing an addition here, there is no carry here. Is it clear? That means we have to subtract 3 here. Here also if you observe that means first of all if you want a clear cut idea, then if you observe that 0 plus 0 is 0, then 1 plus 0 is 1, 0 plus 1 is 1, 1 plus 0 is 1. That means there is no carry. We have to subtract minus 3. Then if you observe that 1 plus 0 is 1, then 1 plus 0 is 1, then 0 plus 0 is 0, 1 plus 1, sum 0, carry 1. Since there is a carry here, we have to add 3 here. Then 1 plus 1 plus 1, sum 1, carry 1, then 1, 0, sum 0, carry 1. Since carry is generated, we have to add 3 here. Now after performing an addition here, in this case we have to perform subtraction, here we have to perform addition, here we have to perform addition. 0 minus 1, difference 1, borrow 1, then difference 1, borrow 1, then difference 0, then 1. If you observe that here, sum 0, carry 1, sum 1, carry 1, 1, 0, sum 0, carry 1, sum 1, carry 1, 1, 0. This carries as it is. Now finally we know that if carry is generated, result is positive. Since it is a 9's complement, we have to add this carry to the LSB position to get the exact result. Is it clear? After adding this carry here, it becomes sum 0, carry 1, sum 0, carry 1, 1, 1. The remaining is as it is. Now if you cross check that, what is that here? 651. If you observe that, here it is 651. This is a 9's complement. What is the final result? Plus 339. Now this result will be in XS3 definitely. 3 plus 3 becomes 6. 3 plus 3 becomes 6. 9 plus 3 becomes 12. In this way we have to perform the XS3 addition. If you want, you can able to look out one more example here. We will look out one more example. If you look out this example, 246 minus 592. Is it clear? We have to take the 9's complement of the subtrahend, which is 407. We have to add this 407 to the minuend, which is 246. After adding, if you observe, there is no carry. Since carry is not generated, result is negative. To get the correct result, we have to perform once again 9's complement of this. Then 9's complement of this is 346. That's why the result is minus 346. Now we will look at this in XS3. First of all, the minuend as it is written 246. Now the 9's complement of subtrahend 592, which is 407 I have taken. Now 2 in XS3 5, 4 in XS3 7, 6 in XS3 9, 4 in XS3 is 7, 0 in XS3 is 3, then 7 in XS3 is 10. Now if you observe that after performing addition here, 1, 1, 0, sum 0, carry 1. Since carry is generated, we have to add 3. Then sum 1, carry 1, sum 1, carry 1, sum 0, carry 1, 1. Since carry is not generated, we have to subtract 3. Now sum 0, carry 1, sum 0, carry 1, sum 1, carry 1, 1. Since carry is not generated, we have to subtract 3. Now if you observe that 0, sum 0, carry 1, sum 1, carry 1, 1, 0. Then here we have to perform the subtraction 1 minus 1, 0, 1 minus 1, 0, 0 minus 0, 0, 1 minus 0 is 1. Now if you observe that 0 minus 1 is difference 1, borrow 1. Then 0 minus 1 is difference 0, borrow 1. 1 minus 1 is 0, 1 minus 0, this is 1. Is it clear? Now if you look out this, okay, which is 6, 5, 3, 6 plus 3, 9, 5 plus 3 is 8, then 3 plus 3 is 6. This is 653 in excess 3. If you observe that there is no carry, since carry is not generated, the result is negative, and to get the correct result, we have to perform the 9's complement of this result. Is it clear? Now, if you want, we will go back to the tens complement method. Perform the following subtraction in excess 3 code using the tens complement method. Now, take the tens complement of the subtrahend. Okay, this is 9's complement. Okay, for 9's complement, we have to add 1. Then it becomes 10's complement, 761. Then add the 10's complement of the subtrahend to the minuend. Now, after adding, if you observe that 8, it becomes 15, it becomes 13. Since carry is generated, the result is positive, but since it is r's complement, that is 10's complement, we have to ignore the carry, then it becomes plus 358. Now look out this in excess 3. 597 is directly the minuend, then 5 is written as 8, 9 is written as 12, 7 is written as 10. Now it's 761. Now we know that 761 is the 10's complement. Then 7 can be written as 10, 6 can be written as 9, 1 can be written as 4. Now we know that after adding here, if you observe that after performing an addition, there is no carry here, therefore I have to subtract 3. Here, if you observe that there is a carry, I have to add 3. Here there is a carry, I have to add 3. Now after performing the subtraction of this, we will get this. After performing addition, we will get this. After performing addition, we will get this. The carry will be as it is. Since carry is generated, the result is positive, and we have to ignore this carry. Is it clear? Okay, now if you look out, cross check. 3, 5, 8, 3 plus 3 becomes 6, 5 plus 3 becomes 8, 8 plus 3 becomes 11. This is plus 358. Now look out one more example. 354 minus 672. Take the tens complement of the subtrahend. Okay, 999 minus 672, which is the 9's complement. By adding 1 in the LSB position, we will get the tens complement. Add this tens complement of the subtrahend to the minuend. Okay, now if you observe that 354 plus 328, then it becomes 682. Since no carry is generated, the result is negative. To get the exact result, perform the tens complement of the result, then perform the tens complement of the 682, then you can get this. Then that means 999 minus 682, 317. If you add 1, then it becomes minus 318. Now we will cross check this in the, okay, excess 3. If you observe that 354 is a minuend, then the tens complement of 672 is 328. Now 3 plus 3 becomes 6, 5 plus 3 becomes 8, 4 plus 3 becomes 7, which is 354 in excess 3. Then 3 plus 3 becomes 6, 2 plus 3 becomes 5, 8 plus 3 becomes 11, which is 328 in excess 3. Now if you observe that after performing addition, there is a carry here, therefore I have to add 3 here. Now there is no carry, I have to subtract 3 here. Here also there is no carry, I have to subtract 3 here. Okay, now if you observe that after performing all this, okay, here addition, subtraction, if you observe that there is no carry, since carry is not generated, the result is negative. Now if you observe that, okay, it is 682, then we have to 6 plus 3, 9, 8 plus 3 becomes 11, 2 plus 3 becomes 5. This is the 682 in excess 3. Now to get the correct result, we have to perform the tens complement of this to get the correct result. In this way, you have to perform the excessive subtraction using 9's and 10's complement. Now we will move to the gray code. Okay, gray code can also be called as reflective code. It is a non-weighted code. It is not a BCD code. It is a unit distance code. It is a reflective code, and very important one, it is a transition code. Now we will discuss all this in the next class. First of all, we will try to see the conversions, binary to gray code conversion and gray to binary conversion. Now first of all, if you observe that binary to gray code conversion, look out this with an example. Convert the binary number 1001 to the gray code. How to convert this means with the help of a transition. That means if there is a transition, the output is 1. If there is no transition, the output is 0. Now if you observe that, what is the binary number given? 1001. 1001. You have to take the MSB as it is in the gray code. Okay, you have to take this MSB as it is. Now you have to check the transition from the given binary. That means if you observe that 1 to 0, there is a transition, the output is 1. 0 to 0, there is no transition, the output is 0. 0 to 1, there is a transition, the output is 1. In this way, you have to convert the binary to gray. If you want, we will do one more example here. Observe this. This is a binary number given, we have to convert into gray code. 1100. We know that we have to take MSB as it is. Now we have to cross check. 1 1, there is no transition, the output is 0. 1 to 0, there is a transition, the output is 1. 0 to 0, there is no transition, the output is 0. In this way you have to perform binary to gray code. Now we will look opposite, that means gray to binary conversion. Convert gray code 1101 to binary. Now what is the given gray code? 1101. Here also take the MSB as it is, but instead of checking like this, we have to check the conversion by considering the output. That means if you observe that the MSB will be as it isly in the binary position. Now we have to check the transition based on this bit. 1 to 1, there is no transition, the output is 0. 0 to 0, there is no transition, the output is 0. 0 to 1, there is a transition, the output is 1. Now look at one more example, you can get a clear cut idea. Gray code 1010 to binary. 1010, take the MSB as it is. Now if you observe that 1 to 0, there is a transition, the output will be 1. Now 1 to 1, there is no transition, the output will be 0. 0 to 0, there is no transition, the output will be 0. In this manner, we have to convert binary to gray and gray to binary. In the next class, we will see gray code as a reflective code, gray code as a unit distance code. Is it clear? And also we will see some encoded formats, which will be 5211, 3211 and so on like this. Okay, thank you very much for each and everyone. If you are having any queries, please comment. Okay, thank you very much. Have a nice day.